Good day! Are you familiar with highway road construction? Of course you are, and you know for sure. Because it is the first transportation construction that we always use to pass by whenever we are on travel.
And for sure, you're kind of curious in how the highway roads are constructed.
And we, the Group 5, will introduce the highway road construction.
Road construction is the process of installing solid stabilizers, concrete, asphalt, and other materials on a defined path to create a smooth or paved surface that vehicles can move on between two destinations. This is a complex venture that involves repaving, rehabilitations, and or reclamation of degraded pavements to create a motorable roadway. It can take months or years of planning before work can begin depending on the size and type of the envisioned road. How do we do construction of roads step by step? What are the steps of road construction? Properly constructed and maintained roads can last for decades, making them worthy investment for governments and private companies. High quality roads also allow motorists and pedestrians to reach their destination without any incident. However, properly constructed asphalt roads is not as easy as laying cement on soil and calling it a day. To ensure the quality of the road, while road construction methods vary or depending on the type of road under construction, here's the step-by-step guide outlining how roads are made using asphalt or concrete.
The first step to road construction is planning. Planning is a prerequisite for any engineering activity or project. This is particularly true for the development of a highway network or system in a country. Planning is the most important since it is the basic requirement for any new project or the expansion of an existing facility. Planning assumes greater significance when the funds available are not limited and the requirement is much higher. So, the aim of highway planning should be utilize the available resources in the best possible way and in a systematic manner. Planning with respect to road construction takes into account present and future uses of the transportation system to assure maximum service with a minimum of financial and environmental costs. The main objective of this initial phase of road development is to establish specific goals and prescriptions for a road network development along with the more general location needs. So in this phase, you will take a look at the current and future patterns of traffic in the area and study them. During planning stage, you should also perform a cost-benefit study to see if the road you will build can fulfill its purpose. Also, prepare a plan and specification to the level of detail appropriate and necessary to convey to the road builder. The planning phase of road construction involves creating layout drawings, securing funding, and taking care of the legal aspects. In layout drawings, factors that must be considered are the resource management objectives if related ba siya sa purpose sa road. The physical and environmental factors such as topography, climate, and soil, environmental constraints, safety, traffic requirements, and traffic service level. To prepare a plan in such a way that traffic operations are carried out efficiently and safely in the highways. Securing funding, road construction costs may vary considerably depending mainly on the terrain and soil condition, the road standard, the machine, and the labor costs, and etc., as well as on the skill of operators and laborers involved. You should also address any environmental issues while planning your road construction project. Taking care of this before starting the actual construction will help you avoid financial or legal problems in the future. So, highway planning helps fix priorities of the roads. If all the required roads cannot be constructed, the most important should be constructed first with the available plan and within the plan period. So, these are the following important notes to remember. First, road have to be carried and accordingly to the different season and weather conditions. Next, consider the traffic volume, road transported, location, and function, and etc. The road length required for an area, it may be district, state, or the whole country. The preparation of master plan showing the phasing of plan in 5 years plan or annual plan. And the next plan will be prepared by considering the economic studies, financial studies, traffic and road use studies, and engineering studies. And the last one, it also includes the determination of optimum road length.
Hello guys, I am Andres Esperanza and today's video I am going to discuss phase 2 in road constructions, which is the setting out. I am here at Subdivision Road in Barangay Luna or Moc City. Setting out is the reverse surveying, which is the process of locating points for columns, site boundary level, pile positions, and other necessary structural parts according to the construction drawings. Error should be avoided because the whole structures will be built based on the respective setting out. The main reason for the setting out, other than to guide the workers as they begin to constructions, is to ensure the constructions remain within the legal boundary. This means there will be no legal disputes later on, such as there regarding properties boundaries and the right of access.
Come along to the third step of road construction, which is earthworks. Before roads become concrete and used, there are a lot of process that it should take. From planning and setting out, here comes the earthworks, which is the clearing and scrubbing, excavation, embankment, if needed, or simply transferring or putting the soil, cutting and filling, up until to subgrade preparation of the road. Earthworks depends on the landform, if it's plain, mountainy, or a road already. That's why engineers are very important at these steps. Up next is the preparation of the place where the road construction will happen, and that is the setting preparation. In site preparation, we have land surveying and staking, which always from the original typical section drawing that already done in planning. In site preparation, engineers are at work to know the limit and the end of the project. In road construction, it all starts at clearing and grubbing, where the unwanted organic pile are being taken so that the soil on the land will be prepared for the construction of the roads. It is very important to get the biodegradable or the organic pile in the site. It is because it will affect the quality of the road that will be constructed. Here they use the proper equipment or machines or just manpower. It is very important to have the road signs in road construction. It is for the traffic management at safety. If you will notice, there are road enclosures before the road construction. It is for the safety of the workers, of the pedestrian, and of course of the motorist. Right after cleaning and grubbing, we will proceed to excavation. This excavation only depends if the place or the setting of the road construction is on a mountain or in such excavation starting at the process of surveying where the proper measurement of depth of the excavated soil will be implemented. Engineers have their calculations to get the exact value of measurements to have the exact design in the road construction. For excavation, where the situation is the place of road construction is higher, then to the situation where the place is lower, then the application of this will be embankment. Just like in cleaning and grubbing, here in embankment, the soil that used should be clean, no biodegradable or the organic materials. In spreading, it is the spreading of the soil that compiled, while compaction is a process of increasing soil density and removing air usually by mechanic means. The size of the individual soil particles does not change.
Para sa roadway embankment, inilalagay ang panambak na lupa layer by layer. Ibig sabihin, sa bawat 150 mm na kapal na tambak, ay sisiksikin itong mabuti bago ilagay ang susunod na layer.
Next is benching. It is the excavation of mountains along the side of the road construction so that we can avoid the accidents of landslides or soil erosion. Next activity in earthworks is subgrade preparation. This subgrade surface or the soil, ito yung nilalagay sa iba't ibang salansan na materyales para sa concrete road. And ito yung pundasyon ng ating mga kalsada. There are two evaluation process for soil. And those are:
Una, sa laboratorio sinusuri ang lupa mula sa sample na galing sa proyekto gamit ang salaan o sieves. Pagkatapos itong matuyo gamit ang oven para makuha ang resulta ng plasticity at compaction ng lupa. Sa lokasyon ng proyekto naman, ginagawa ang pagsusuri na FDT o Field Density Test kung tinitimbang ang tubig na nawala sa lupa at kung pasado na ang pagkakasiksik o compaction nito. Upang makasiguradong tama ang pagkakagawa ng subgrade, nararapat na idaan muna ito sa ilang testing procedures. Kung pumasa na sa naaangkop na standards, nakakasigurado tayo sa kalidad ng pundasyon ng ating kalsada.
aside from the earthworks components that I have tackled, there are a lot of process to achieve the concrete roads. Before that, let's have throwback. Recap. Always remember clear access. Clear is for clearing and grabbing, X is for excavation, E for embanking, and S for subgrade preparation.
Ang mga kalsadang nakikita nyo ay tinatawag na PCCP o Portland Cement Concrete Pavement. Ito ang mga kalsadang indirect contact sa ating mga sasakyan. Kaya naman kapag sira o mayroong mga lubak, pahirap sa mga motorista.
Pero teka, trivia muna. Alam mo ba na magkaiba ang semento at ang konkreto? Ang semento ay isa sa mga sangkap ng konkreto. Samantala, ang konkreto naman ay saktong timpla na pinaghalong semento, graba, buhangin at tubig.
Hey guys, the next step or the fourth step in road construction is paving. This road construction procedure begins once the subgrade has been prepared and the drainage system is fitted. Paving can either be rigid or flexible depending on the precise requirements of the project. So ang main function ng paving is to distribute the applied vehicle loads to the subgrade through different layers. So dapat ang kalsada is makaprovide siya og sufficient skid resistance, proper riding quality, favorable light reflecting characteristics, and low noise pollution. So ang kalayaan sa rigid pavement and ang flexible pavement is ang rigid pavement have a higher flexural strength, longer design life, and lower maintenance cost. While ang flexible pavement are cheaper to erect and have a higher capacity to expand and contrast with the temperature variation, hence they do not require expansion joints.
Now, let's talk about rigid paving. So this consists of a reinforced or unreinforced in situ concrete slab placed over a thin granular base course. The inflexibility and strength of rigid pavements enable the loads and pressures to be dispersed over a wide area of the subgrade to reduce the potential impact. So from the top to bottom, rigid paving is made up of these layers. So there are 5. So first, subgrade or existing soil. Second, subbase course of crushed stone with a thickness of 60 cm. Third, lubricous sheath made of polythene sheeting. Fourth, in-situ concrete paving slab which can be reinforced during steel fabric or rebar. Last, asphalt or similar topping as necessary.
Hi guys, good day. I am here today to introduce flexible paving. Flexible pavements are made of several asphalts or bituminous material overlying the ready subgrade to which all the traffic flows are distributed. So this is an asphalt in which the flexible paving are made of. It's called flexible because the interpavement structure bends or deflects when subjected to traffic loads. Flexible paving, the subgrade is compressed with the subbase intact. The subbase layer is usually made of crushed stone or dry lean concrete that is laid and compressed by a root roller machine. The subbase should not exceed 15 cm and is usually placed once waterproofing is completed. So that's all for flexible paving. Bye guys!
Hi, my name is Hans Espigano, and I'm going to talk about the last but not the least step, which is step number 5, the quality control.
Quality control in road and highway construction is used for obtaining an improved and uniform standard of road construction. Quality control of construction materials and the product is an essential requirement. Quality control can be defined as a collective term for activities and techniques within the process that are intended to create a specific quality characteristics. In other words, it will assure that the organization's quality objectives are being met by using certain techniques such as continually monitoring processes and statistical process control. Quality control of construction materials and finished product is essential requirement for obtaining improved and uniform standard of road construction. So basically, road construction specifications and estimate provide basis for effective quality control. In addition, organizations set up quality management systems, adequately trained staff, and good monitoring system for implementing quality control. After a road surface has been put in place, a series of quality tests must be performed before the road construction project can be deemed complete. This procedure involves checking to confirm drainage, grading levels, and other aspects of the road are satisfactory. Once all the checks return positive results, the road can now be opened for use by motorists. Most roads can last up to 40 years with major upgrade works due every decades or so.
My name is Hans Espigano.
I'm Lester D. Siderli.
I'm Lane Yana.
Good day, I am Daniela Jane Romo Rivero.
I am Louis Martin Mort.
And I am Luciana Villanor, and we are the Group 5.